Good afternoon and welcome back to another episode of The Longing. Today we're going to head home. After all, it has been quite some time since we have been back home, and we did get the final bit of wood we needed to make a bed. We also acquired a book that we've been looking for a while, called the Never-Ending Notebook or something. So we have been looking for that for quite some time. We finally found it, which is great. So we're going to go and have a look at that potentially, depending on how much time we have. I do want to start reading some books again when we get down there, because it has been a while since we've read any books, and I do want to get through as many of the books as I can, to be quite honest. I do want to get through them. We are also going to at some point attempt to find a way to get the key from the secret tower that we found, the key that I'm assuming will lead to through the doors that we've been looking for, that seem to appear between 0 hours and 23 hours and 40 minutes, roughly. We want to try and find we want to find a way to get that key, because I think that key will open the doors, and it's the only one I could think of that could potentially do it. I do wonder though, and I am slightly concerned, that maybe the only way to actually get the key is to go outside properly. Because I'm hoping that going into that tower doesn't count as going outside and leaving the cave system. I hope it doesn't, but it might do. But I really hope it doesn't. Especially at this point. It'd be very upsetting if it did count. We did also find a giant crystal in that tower. And I really don't understand why we have 4 matics. I honestly don't see the relevance of it. Also, it does sound like the king is still sleeping, which means it might be the case that we haven't technically left the cave, since all we did was go up into the tower. We haven't gone... we've remained encased, I would say. So maybe it counts. I hope it counts as staying inside. I do also feel like I should have left that crystal up in the tower rather than bringing it down here. I do feel like that is something I should have done. But what's done is done, and look, there is the crystal. Look at that bookshelf. We've got 3 small crystals and 1 giant crystal. And I'm gonna. I've somewhere I'm gonna put this giant crystal. It's a very perfect crystal as well. If you look at it. Nope, nope, nope. Keep going down. I wonder. No, apparently the pneumatics don't matter. We could build the bed, actually, but I do get the feeling that could take quite some time. So what we're going to do instead is we're going to set up the crystal the way I want it to be set up. I want to put it down here. Just because. Because I think it'll look pretty cool. Wait a second. Okay. Just why can we put it all the way down there? Strange. Nope, nope, stop it. I'm just trying to place that there. That's where I want that one. Yeah. I'm alright with where that is. We'll build the bed tomorrow, just because I get the feeling it's going to take a little bit of time. I've just realised if we made sulfur now, we would actually get to the surface, wouldn't we? Maybe. Let's have a quick look at our thoughts. It's been quite a long time since we've looked at our own thoughts. Never-ending notebook. Poe's poems. Secrets of the Moss Cut. Wait, what? That? Okay, we'll look at that tomorrow as well. The king told me to wait for 400 days. Yeah, we're still doing that. As long as there is time, there will always be longing, and once all longing has ended, the world will no longer need time. And those without longing will no longer need the world. Dreamed of a strange place. An old blind man was operating a well. Spider emerged. So that's the one we found up there. Don't trust the childish eyes of the young, they will fear you. Only trust the old and blind who are not afraid of that which emerges from darkness. King warned me that I should never leave the caves. See, I don't want to leave the caves for that reason. I'd like to explore the caves, but I feel the presence of a great darkness lurking somewhere. We found the darkness, we overcame it. We could do with a map of the kingdom. The cave is supposedly full of hidden places. I wonder when. So that this slot I think is to do with this one. So I think we've completed that. Wonder when I will have discovered every part of the cave. I have explored every part of the cave. Cool. There is a secret library somewhere in the kingdom. I could use some more books, so I'd very much like to find it. I really need to read more. My dream would be to find a book that never ends. So we need to look at that one eventually. Read about the halls of eternity. I've learned that only a fool tries to reach the end of eternity. We're going to do that at some point. I hope you know that. Face told me the way to light is blocked by total darkness. You will only overcome darkness if you learn to become darkness. This way you will be invisible to it. But you will only achieve this if you delve deep into your own mind in conscious loneliness. See, I think we've done that technically. Harvestmatics, bed would be nice. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Still only one lapis, though. 4 flint and 4 matics. I really don't know why we've got that many. Oh well. We're going to have a look at some of these other things tomorrow, though. It's a good idea to collect my thoughts in a book. I still have several things troubling my mind that I could try to figure out, which we are indeed going to try and do. So this timer is going to really drop, considering we're going 13 seconds a second. 13 or 14 seconds a second. So this timer is really going to drop by tomorrow. So yeah, this could be interesting. Anyway, I'm going to say thank you very much for joining me today. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon or night, no matter what time of day it is. Have a wonderful one of it. And as always, we'll be back tomorrow with more of The Longing. Goodbye.